Hey everybody on YouTube, I am here. This is the Kentucky Hall of Fame and Museum, and this place is huge. I'm gonna walk around for a while. I was just interviewing two ladies out here, and so we're in Kentucky. And you'll notice the parking lot's empty. Now, when the COVID struck here back in, February, March, okay, they closed this building down for about 2.5 months. And this building is a draw for this place over here. Now, this is some of the finest music is in Kentucky, believe it or not. And this place was a draw for many years. In fact, this area right here in 1930s and the 20s was a dance hall. And you can see this is part of old Americana here. Quite a thing here. Mitsubishi. But there used to be thousands of people come here, and they would be playing music. We also have a Veterans Memorial here. So what's the deal? I'm talking to the two ladies here, and they're saying that, no one's really coming here that much. And the bottom line is it takes a lot of money to basically run this place. Some of the architecture in Kentucky, we have a rich heritage here. A lot of it's right here. This is an amazing place, and it's big. But and I don't have a lot of internet here, but the hills of Kentucky, you get a lot of your pallets here, a lot of your furniture here, the wood, the people, and it's all slowed down quite a bit. Now, what happens if you want to just slow an economy down? Well, most of the time when you do that purposely, the people, they react. They'll go and burn the place down. They'll go to the Capitol with pitchforks and what have you. And they'll react. But as I was saying to the ladies out here that didn't really want to be on camera, is that nobody's reacting. They might be complaining, but most everybody works for a corporation. This dance hall, we're about to get to it out here. There it is. Real country music shows. This was a big draw, and this is where people showed up to do their music and to have the social aspect of their lives. All around here, they'd come from everywhere. That's a water wheel. There's a mill for flour so that you could get your grains harvested. Got a loom house over here. It's beautiful. I couldn't help but stop and admire the heritage of our nation. And now, this is one of the heartbeats of our nation, and it's got a COVID sign on it here. This old barn Like a pebble waiting to be tossed into a pool of still water, the big barn nearing completion, summer of '39, stood small and all alone in the vastness of its rural setting in these foothills of the Cumberland Mountains. Only the scoffers at its purpose took notice, and those that predicted it would be filled with tobacco by the following year. But on Saturday night, November 4th, 1939, the pebble hit the pool. The fun and frolic that originated from this now famous stage was broadcast over a 50,000 watt clear air channel, WLW of Cincinnati, Ohio. The response was phenomenal, and soon WHAS in Louisville, Kentucky would take the reins, and the broadcasts increased from one a week to as many as 20, and some carried on the CBS network. In the real summer of '65, the movie John Layer's Renfro Valley Barn Dance was filmed almost in its entirety within these walls. Is still the home to the nation's third oldest continuous radio broadcast. Renfro Valley Gathering presented each Sunday morning. Some notable careers have launched the stage, and many have lived out in its footlights. So this is the Renfro Valley 80th. It's the longest and oldest except for the Grand Ole Opry, continuous music. And this is something that well, they still come here on the weekends, but it has been slowed down. It's been choked. It used to be open all the time. This is an even bigger building, a newer building. It looks like they're doing some paint work on it or some roofing. This is the Renfro Valley New Barn. So this place is rocking. You could go here, and we have a rich heritage of music in America, and this is some of the foundational stuff when people came out to these hills. You can see these hills they're hills, man. They came out here and they wanted to play music, and this is what it turned into eventually in the 1930s, but even before that. And you can see there's one person staying out here, and the rest of it's empty. People would come out here. Well, this is the start of the Kentucky. I'm going to try and get in some of the hollers back here and do this great nation. Talk to this guy here for a minute. You guys doing some roofing today? Yeah. You doing some roofing today? All right. So I guess they're putting a roof on this place. How's it going? Smell the Kentucky bluegrass, but it isn't. Well, there you have it. Little tour. Hopefully this doesn't get shut down forever. Hopefully America's going to wake up that their freedoms are being taken away, and so is the rest of the world. If you don't stand up on this one, nothing's ever going to be the same. This is a live exercise, people. A live exercise. And this is the results of it right here. Our heritage being gone. All right, that's enough. I just want to do a shout out to, once again, to Tom and Jeannie for letting me hang out with them for 2 or 3 weeks. And now that I got to get back on the road here, Y'all take care.